while I'm in Nashville, it's been really cool because I get to network and meet new people that are outside of my Idol family, but also I get to stay close with the people that were in my Idol family. The talent there is just insane. So it's like you go there and you're not unique. And I think that was the hardest thing for me. It was like, okay, coming from Idaho, I'm like one of the only people that does what I do. But then going to Nashville, it's like, oh, so there's like a million people that could out-sing me, run circles around me. And so it's like learning to be okay with myself and learning that I'm on my own path and I don't need to be comparing myself to all these people.
Today on the We Share podcast, we're joined by singer, songwriter, and finalist of the 2023 season of American Idol, Paige Anne. Welcome to the We Share podcast. I'm Julie.
I'm Alex.
We share ourselves and we provide a platform for others to share.
We believe everyone has a purpose and a story to tell.
And we're back on the We Share podcast. I'm Julie.
And I'm Alex.
We have a returning guest today, Alex.
We do. She's famous.
Paige Anne. She is our local superstar singer. So awesome.
She used to be almost famous. Now she's famous.
Now she's famous. Paige Anne, we're so glad you're back with us.
Yes, welcome in.
Have we just dropped a last name completely? We're just Paige Anne from here
Paige
out.
Anne. I've been that way since I was 8 years old. So
yeah.
It's always been Paige Anne. But everyone always thinks my first name is Paige Anne. And I'm like, no, that sounds a little too Southern for me. Yeah. So I always just say, you can just call me Paige, but stage name is Paige Anne.
I like it, and it's safe.
Yes, it is very safe.
No one's hunting you down. No. They don't know your real last name.
Oh, it's actually really easy to find, unfortunately. I Googled myself today because somebody spelled my last name wrong. Oh, no, you can find everything. Good. It's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
I know.
Because I have a presence out there, and I have Googled myself. You can find my address without any hesitation at all. It's just right there. Yeah, and then don't go on Reddit either.
Oh,
stay completely away from Reddit because then you'll have no self-esteem when you're done.
There was a Paige Anne hate page.
Yep.
While I was on Idol, and I was 16 reading through that, and I was like, oh, this is cool. So
yeah, people have really great hearts.
Yeah, they really do, including on Reddit. Yes.
I've never gone on Reddit. Yeah. So yeah, I've never been on Reddit, and I doubt there's anything about me on there. So let's just not even go.
Yeah, don't go look. It's really
hard. If you have any kind of presence nationally, you've got a Reddit page, which is it's hard. It can be harsh to listen to sometimes.
Well, because they can just hide behind their screen. They don't have to have their real name out there. Nothing. They can say whatever they want. It's stupid.
Well, look, you're better for it.
Yes.
You're strong. You're here. Catch us up. What have you been doing, Paige Anne?
Oh, I've been flying back and forth from Nashville to LA, doing music, recording music. In town, I've been recording lots of promo content, staying on my social media grind, doing all those things. But I've been gigging every weekend, just, fully immersing myself in the music life.
Yes, I follow you on all your socials, so I know you're getting around a bit. There's this company that does your videos here in town. Let's talk about them.
So Film Garage.
Tell us about them. Yeah.
So Film Garage, they moved here from Hawaii. I don't necessarily know what island, but they moved here from Hawaii, and I was one of their first people that they ever did a photo shoot with. It was while I was freshly off Idol, and so they just did a bunch of photos for me, and I started posting them, and I think it generated some business for them, and they also got themselves out there, and so ever since I've just been working with them, not strictly, but still, I just love doing majority of my content with them because they're just so easy to work with. They're very on top of the trends, just a great company to work with.
It's great when you find someone you vibe with.
It's really nice.
You don't want to lose that. Yeah.
Here in our town, to have it's so convenient for you to not have to go to LA to shoot.
And it's so expensive to do anything elsewhere. Like in Nashville, what I'm getting with them would probably cost thousands of dollars more. It's crazy how much people are charging.
Tens of thousands of dollars.
It's insane.
More. Yeah.
And so it's awesome because I've gained new friends and they're just awesome people to work with. So, and they're just very talented. Yeah.
And they have your biggest fan, I think you posted.
Oh, Eve, she's so sweet. That's their daughter, and she's so cute. She will watch my videos over and over again. She's terrified of me in person, so she just acts like a dog. But and I'll bark with her, so it's fine. But she'll watch videos, and she'll be like, look, do I look like Paige? And she's putting on lip gloss in her videos, or she's wearing heels. Or one time I babysat her, and she told her mom, she's like, Paige didn't wear heels today. And I'm like, don't wear heels every day. So, she's so cute.
How cute. How old?
I think she's 2.
Oh, little.
She's just
little.
Wow.
Yes.
How fun.
And fun for you because it's like a little sister in a way.
Yes, it's so sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, good for you. Okay, so Give us an idea of what kind of music you're working on in Nashville. You have, I'm sure, discovered a lot about who you are as an artist through all of this journey from Idol to here. So what are you working on?
So since I got off of Idol, I really was just trying to figure out my sound, like you said. And so I'm still working on that 2 years later, but I have fallen more in the pop region. I've tried the folkier sounds. I've tried the rock sounds. I'm trying everything.
You've even done some Christian stuff.
I did do a Christian
I did
song.
like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a really fun project to do with the church, but I've just kind of been trying every single thing and seeing what meshes well with me and my audience. And so as of right now, the next song that's going to be coming out is like really pop focused and it's a short song because pop songs need to be under 3 minutes now. They just keep getting shorter and shorter. But so it's a very pop focused project and I'm really excited about it. I have been learning, the more difficult guitar part because I wrote it originally on like some super easy chords and then I sent it to my guitarist in Nashville and he did a really awesome job at making it sound really cool. So I've been learning that and I've been promoting it on socials and it's been doing really well. So I'm excited.
Good so did you write the lyrics as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yes. Good for you. That is such an interesting thing that you just said. So let's explore that for just a second with our audience. That pop music has to be under 3 minutes. I used to tease my girls all the time. Back then you had an aux cord, that makes them a little bit older in this generation. But back then you had an aux cord and they would run the aux cord and we would get 45 seconds into a song and they'd switch to a new song. It is really just generational. Yeah. They're not going to give you more than 3 minutes of time per song. So that totally makes sense that they're telling you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just quick, very repetitive. So I'm just learning about each genre, and it's been really fun to explore like my talents plus just other different genres. Like one project I'm working on right now, it's like really soul focused, and it's a 5 minute and 30-second song. Like I'm so excited about that project, but necessarily it probably won't be my most streamed song because that's not what the average ear wants to hear. So.
But I love that you follow your heart.
Yes, it's fun.
And still do things
that's important because then that's Paige Anne.
Yes. So there's some projects out there that are definitely more focused to what the listener would enjoy and also what I enjoy to do. So I'm excited to just be able to explore more avenues and do all that. And that's really what I've been spending all my time on and money on.
Do you have a favorite place you've been or performing in the recent months? Or?
Oh, well, this morning was really cool. I was more on the political side of things at the groundbreaking for the Arlo. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
I was Arclo, yes. And it was so awesome. I didn't really know that much about politics when it came to nuclear energy, and I just love being able to be in rooms with cool people because it's so awesome that as a musician I can walk into these places and it's like a high-class event, but usually I wouldn't get the opportunity to do that. So I'm grateful that my talents are able to carry me to places like that. It's really awesome.
Always good to network. So in East Idaho, we have a strong presence with nuclear energy. We had Utah's governor, Idaho's governor. We had Senator Risch, Senator Crapo. This is a week back in our federal government where they have the week off.
Right.
So they're traveling back in their home states, and that groundbreaking was scheduled for that and occurred here. So fun that you got to do that.
Yeah, it was such an awesome experience to be able to see all these cool people and meet them and talk to them. So I'm just honored that I'm able to get opportunities like that.
Good for you. Okay, so you've experienced Idol, which was, they weren't babysitting you, but it had really set boundaries. Now
but she was a teen.
She was a teen,
it
so
it
needed
minor
to have
program.
She was. I talked to her mom many times during that period.
But now you're in Nashville, completely different atmosphere.
Yeah.
Explain Nashville to us. What is it like being out there working versus, when you were figuring out who Paige Anne was on the Idol stage?
So definitely on the Idol stage, I was just like, I went on that show thinking, I just like to sing. That was like the one idea that I went. And I'm like, I just want to share my voice. So while I was on Idol, they really taught me, and I wasn't cradled during it. Definitely, it was more just kind of throwing you into it. And so I was just like, I don't know what to expect. And so they kind of showed me the strings and kind of what I'm working towards. They gave me a level that I want to get to. And so now I know the steps I need to take to get there, but I also want to stay true to me and not just try and find the easy way out. So while I'm in Nashville, it's been really cool because I get to network and meet new people that are outside of my Idol family, but also I get to stay close with the people that were in my Idol family. But watching them succeed is one of my favorite things ever. I go to my friends' shows all the time and I'm just sobbing because I'm just so proud. But
because Nashville, like every corner
There are
has
so many musicians
so many
in Nashville.
opportunities.
And it's insane because you go into every bar there. I can't really go into the bars, but I've been able to watch my friends perform there, and the talent there is just insane. So it's like you go there and you're not unique. And I think that was the hardest thing for me. It was like, okay, coming from Idaho, I'm like one of the only people that does what I do, and I've been doing it for a long time. But then going to Nashville, it's like, oh, so there's like a million people that could outsing me, run circles around me. And so it's like learning to be okay with myself and learning that I'm on my own path and I don't need to be comparing myself to all these people. And that's one thing I get asked a lot is, like my friend Haven Madison, she's doing so well right now. She signed to a label. She's on tour right now. She's doing great. She had a song hit like top 7 on the radio.
I remember Haven.
Yeah, she's so awesome. I love her to death. And she's probably one of the most humble people I've ever met. But she works her ever-living butt off. And so a lot of people always ask me, they're like, does it affect your friendship that you're not doing as well as her? And I'm like, oh.
You're like, well, thank you.
Wait,
I'm not comparing
myself. Let's take a step
myself.
back here. She definitely was raised a little different than me. Her dad is a musician, so she was raised in the industry. Yeah. For me, it was like I was just kind of thrown into it, and I was like, I was a musical theater kid at heart. Like I didn't know much about the music industry, so it's just two different lanes, and everyone's at their own level. And I love going to Nashville and just seeing everyone's progress. I love watching them on social media and just watching them all of a sudden just blow up overnight. And so it's like working at my own pace, but also just supporting the people around you, I think is really important. And that's something that Nashville has that other places just don't
I think
have.
so too. They're all supportive of each other, and it's evolutionary. So you're
really
going to
is.
get there when you're supposed to get there.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yes, 100%.
I can't tell you what an incredibly mature stance that is and valuable that you're learning it this early. There's people in their 40s and 50s who still don't understand this
that are
concept.
still.
One of my biggest fears is turning out to be jealous and just comparing myself, because I feel like comparison really just
It's a thief of joy.
It destroys creativity and it destroys like being your own person. Like there's only one you, so you just got to keep pushing towards that one you and not trying to become everybody else that's around you that's oddly doing better than you, because what's that ever going to do?
But in the same realm, Paige Anne, there's people that aren't doing as well as you. You're just all on
We're
this
on a
different
level.
Yeah, so you're where you're supposed to be, which is pretty darn awesome.
Yes.
It is. It's amazing.
Yeah. What's it like being around here now? Like, is your hometown still your hometown?
Oh, yeah. So I moved into a house in Shelley. I live there with my cat and my boyfriend, and I'm happy, and it's fun.
That is awesome. I didn't know.
I know. So I am playing the whole adulting. I pay all my own bills. So that was one thing that I was like, okay, I'm going to be grown up now. Once I turned 18, I was like, okay, I bought my own car. I did all this. And so definitely it's just been maturing, and now I'm in my hometown, but I'm still paying my own bills. So it's like, okay, I need to do this and travel. So I mean, yes, Idaho Falls will always be my home, and Shelley also. They had Spud Days, and I live right across the street from where they have it. It was so fun to watch. But yeah, I mean, the community here is just insane. They are so supportive, and I still get stopped in public all the time. I get stopped at the Denver airport from people that are flying to Idaho Falls. I get stopped on planes all the time. And it's just so sweet that they still remember and that they still care. And so, yeah, the community here will just always be dear to my heart. So.
Yeah, small town. You can't.
Yeah.
Okay,
so we didn't know about boyfriend. How does he feel about the traveling? So good. How's it working?
I finally found a man that does not get insecure when I am out working.
Woohoo.
It is stress-free. It's so nice. Yeah, I have had relationships in the past that they get very jealous very easily, even though I'm a very loyal human. Never had a problem with that. But
yeah,
unfortunately, they couldn't stay loyal. So
yeah, good for you for,
awkward how that works.
Setting your bar.
How did you meet?
So he was my hallway crush my freshman year. So I was a freshman. He was a senior. He had no idea who I was, but my friends were on track with him, so I heard about him all the time. And so, I was like, I followed him on Instagram. I added him on Snapchat while I was in high school. He didn't really talk because he always had a girlfriend. And so finally, just while I was on Idol, we started snapping, and then we stopped talking. And then when I was like this last summer. Yeah, we've been dating for a year and a half, but we met. I finally was like, we're going to hang out. I just slid it right in there. I was like, my friends all have boyfriends. I have no one to hang out with. Let's go do something tonight. Because I was like, I just shot my shot. And so, yeah, after that, we
started hanging out.
Unfortunately, yeah, he didn't know what hit him, but
Yeah.
Now he does, so we're good.
I'm sure he's thankful every day.
I think he likes me. I don't know.
So how often are you in Nashville? What's your time frame like? What are you splitting time with here and there?
So in Nashville, I'm usually there about once a month, usually at least every other month. So just recording final vocals. Yeah, that's what I did this last time I was there. I literally just went there for like 3 days. First day I was there, I was recording vocals from 11 to 2. Next day I was recording vocals from 11 to 2. I hung out with friends that night and I flew out the next day. Okay. So it's just really quick trips because still got to come home and be able to pay the bills. So yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you. I wish they could be more vacation-y, but
You're like, it's just work.
We both took trips to Nashville this summer. We're big fans of the city.
It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. And so friendly. People were kind as Are they kind in the music industry?
Okay. It depends. So the people that I've surrounded myself with, very supportive, very sweet. But of course you run into people that are, big-headed. And usually those people, they have a reputation all throughout. Like, it's just a small circle of people. So once you know one person and you piss off one person, it usually gets around pretty quick. Like, there was this show called Building the Band, and there's one girl on there that just pissed everyone off. She moved to L.A., and even then, people are still just talking about it through Nashville and just being like, no, this isn't just how the show portrayed her. Like, this is how she is.
This is for realsies.
This is awful. Like, she's been in rights like this, and it's just awesome because people are honest, and they're not afraid for it to get back to her. Because it's like, this is how you were to work with. You're not good to work with anymore. And that's why I love Nashville. It's honest, but it's kind. Yeah,
and your hard work will pay off because if that's the situation you're in, it's not money buying you someplace, or it's just good, honest talent that
and
gets you where you're supposed to
will
be.
Show.
Yeah. I feel like just the people there are so nice.
They
too.
are. Yeah, the community there. Even I've not really been able to do much of the touristy things because usually I'm just working. So usually I'm working like in the outskirts, like in Franklin, or I've worked in Columbia too, but I go into the city a lot too. I've had a studio down there that I worked in, but it's gorgeous. I love the weather. Sometimes the tornadoes. I was in a tornado while I was there.
Yeah, you were there the same
2 times.
It was right before you
right
went.
before I
Julie,
went.
and my son like snapped. He called me at 3 a.m. I was like, Mom, I don't know if I'm going to die.
Yeah, I was like, I kept getting woken up by these sirens, and I was like, oh my gosh, my phone was going off. And I woke up, and my friend Ava, I was staying at her house. I was sleeping in Haven's bed, but she was gone, and she's been raised in Tennessee her whole life. But Ava, she's from California, and she moved to Vegas after California, but she's never experienced a tornado. And I was like looking up. I was like, how bad is it actually? And they're like, you should be evacuating and going into the basement. And I was like, if it's not blowing out the windows, why can I not stay in bed? And Ava comes in, she's like, Paige, we gotta go. And so I'm like, okay. So we open up, it's just raining outside, and then you see the tornado, and you're like, oh, okay. So we go and we open up the thing. It's never been open. There's a dead lizard in there. There's spiders everywhere. We're sitting there with her dog, and we're just terrified. And I'm like, this is so dumb. I was flying out at 5 a.m. the next morning. So I was in that storm. I Ubered to the airport. It was crazy because we're right down the road from Belmont. So all the kids were like freaking out, making sure we were okay, calling us because we have lots of friends over there. So
no, it was, I mean, he had me on FaceTime and I could see it. I was scared for him too.
Yeah.
It's interesting because my son served his church mission in Oklahoma, was there during one of the tornado season there. And he was there when a tornado hit an elementary school and killed a whole bunch of little kids. And it was horrible. But to talk to him about tornadoes after he lived through 2 tornado seasons, he's like, yeah.
That is what I realized with a bunch of my friends that have been raised in Tennessee, Kansas, all those things. They're like, they'll take a video and they'll post it on the stories because all the people that had just moved there from LA, all around, all the musicians were posting on their story, like, there's a tornado, send help, like, send your prayers. And then one posted, he was like, if it's not busting out my windows, I'm not moving.
Yeah, they just get very used to it.
They've been raised in it, and so they're just used to it. It's like us with snow.
Yeah.
Like, California would freak out if they even have an inch of it. But now we're just like,
we get dumped on.
We'll drive in like 6 inches and be fine. It's like, oh, my car got stuck yesterday. We got it out. It's fine because you can pull over and a million people will help you. It's like, it's just different.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Do you have any upcoming gigs around here? You have fans here. People would love to see you sing, and
like
you've got
every
people
weekend.
who play with you. So
Yeah, I am usually playing every weekend. So I only have a gig on Saturday, and it's in Hagerman. I'm singing at the Oktoberfest. I don't know many details about it.
Hagerman is on the way to Boise, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's like you go towards Twin, and then you kind of pure off.
Okay.
I think. And then after that, my schedule is really up in the air. Hold up. I'm in Camas for a private event, and then I would just follow my Facebook. I'm in Boise for a whole week in October. I'm there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in Burley. So
Okay.
if anybody is in the Boise area, I'm singing at the 208 and the Sandbar and the Cotton Bunny Club in Burley, Idaho. So just follow my Facebook. That's
Give
usually
them
where I
all
post
of
things.
your social media handles.
So my Facebook is the Paige Anne. My Instagram is the Paige Anne Official, and then everything else is just the Paige Anne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait it.
And you can Google me and you can find it all.
Smart social media
Yes.
over there.
I tried to
Everything's the
buy
same.
the Paige Anne off this girl on Instagram while I was on Idol because they were like, you need everything to be the same.
Yeah.
So I tried to buy it from her and she blocked me. So that's why it's the Paige Anne Official.
Yeah, my daughter had the same thing. So she's got, this very healthy Instagram following, but she still had her name from high school, which was Paige Roan. That's what we called her. In fact, we shortened it to Roan. We call her Roan all the time. But people would think it was the alcohol Patron.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's funny.
that's funny,
That's
right?
so funny.
Yeah. And she's not a drinker, so
Yeah.
that doesn't even make sense. So once her following got big enough, she tried to buy her name.
Yep.
And the people were like,
No.
60,000 and we'll sell it to you. So she just left it alone.
She's like, I'll just-
60,000. I offered this girl like $150 and she just blocked me. I was like, come on. Can I
Yeah.
have my name?
Come on,
please?
dinner.
We can
A
literally
nice dinner
switch.
out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll
we
sing
could
at your
switch.
wedding. Come on.
Come on. It's not that hard. Yeah. I was really upset about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it had to be the Paige Anne
The
official.
Paige Anne Official. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes more sense now anyway, because they've got that official mark.
Yeah,
So
and
you're
then I have my
officially
little
the official.
Check. Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, anything else we want to cover? Anything?
I have songs coming out, so be sure to follow and listen. And if I'm
What
on
is
Spotify.
what are some of the names of the new songs?
So the latest one I released is called Boy Crazy. So that was like my song of the summer moment. Very upbeat, very popish. Before that was love songs about me actually being happy in a relationship. Finally, shout out boyfriend. Before that, I released, I think it was short-lived, sadder, but very immersive song. So highly recommend those three. The next one I'm releasing is called Perfume. So I'm really excited about that. I don't have a release date quite yet because I just did the cover shoot and everything for it on my birthday this last weekend, but to be announced.
Do you have
Happy
a favorite
birthday, by the way.
perfume?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
happy birthday.
Oh, so right now I used to wear the God is a Woman by Ariana Grande, but then so many people told me they're like, that scent has so many bad memories associated with it. Mainly my Idol friends are like, every time I smell it, I'm like, I think of Idol. So I was like, okay, I need to switch my perfume because I'm growing up. So now I've been switching between the YSL,
Libra.
that one. Yes, Libra. And then the Prada Paradox and
I
the
love Prada
Daisy
Paradox.
Marc Jacobs.
Yeah.
So
But
I'm figuring out which
I
one
have
I like.
all of those.
They're so good.
I know. Do you know what one I've just been loving? Is Her by Burberry too. So
That
try
one's
and
so good. I
smell
had
that.
the
So good.
travel of that. I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
it is good. The boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Is he musically inclined? No. So he's just an appreciator. That's
Yes, he's an appreciator and he sings with me, so that's all that matters.
Oh,
He'll
he
sing along to
does?
my songs. He likes to listen to my demos, and I'm like, oh,
What
I need a
is
guy that likes it.
What is he like? What's his path? What's his
path?
like?
He's into construction, so he has his own company and he redoes houses,
Perfect.
basements, does all the things.
He
so.
can build you a palace
I know.
and a studio.
Yes, the studio is where I'm
First,
really
yeah.
itching for. Yeah. I'm like, so do you know anything about soundproofing? And he's like, no. And I'm like, one YouTube video away, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And he builds closets really well, and I'm really excited about that. So,
Oh, that
yeah.
Fun.
I'll have to hit you up when I'm finally ready for my next closet.
I can give you his number. Don't you fret.
Cool.
All right, Paige Anne, thank you
Yes,
for joining
thank
us
you
today.
so
Best
much.
Thank you for
of
having
luck.
me. Thank
We
you so
are
much.
so excited for you. Like
Thank you.
all the good vibes from Idaho as you
Gonna watch you
get now.
soar.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so excited. So be sure to follow along, I guess.
Just follow Paige Anne,
Yes.
the official.
The official.
Thanks for joining us today on the We Share podcast.
If you've loved what you've heard, please give us a 5-star rating. Tell your friends and share this show.
You can also follow us for recipes, lifestyle and fashion tips, book reviews, and more on WeSharePodcast.com.
Join our Share Squad and sign up for our newsletter there.
We would love to connect with you.
We share on TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, and Instagram. Give us a follow.
A big goodbye squeeze and sending you all our love from Alex and Julie.
Join us next week on the We Share podcast.